All right, I thought this was noteworthy on bringing to a video worth making a video about. I got back from going to Austin, Texas from Dallas, and it's about 3 hours, give or take, and I got unbelievable gas mileage going down. I haven't, in about the last year and a half, been driving much, and so I just haven't been keeping track of gas mileage. And most of my mileage around Dallas is just really short trips and lights and traffic, and so you just can't gauge any decent gas mileage on the short trips I do and everything. So I just kind of didn't really think about it much. But you know, with gas prices going up, or went up and then came down just a tad, and then they've gone back up, it's more of a concern. So like I said, I'm going to be traveling more, and putting $60 or $70 for each gas tank filling up is a lot of money. It's a drain. And so on the way down to Austin, I was getting 36, 37 MPG. I reset my trip and got on the highway and just cranked out a constant 36 up to the 37.2 miles to the gallon in eco mode. And I didn't need to have the air conditioner on the way up, so it was you know, the 37, a little bit higher. And then when I'm coming home from Austin to Dallas, we had a lot of heavy rain. And it's sunny now, but in Austin and even Dallas, we had a lot of pretty sketchy storms. But the rain, I think, lowered the mileage a little bit because you're pushing through the water. And I had the air conditioner on because it was like 90 degrees in Austin. And still in eco mode, and I both ways up and back. I had it in my Red Sport map, you know, Hussein 93 tuned. He's got me a couple different maps, and the basic one that I have is a 93, and it's labeled Red Sport. So you know, about 390, 400, you know, horsepower at the motor, or at the wheels. And so, man, it was just phenomenal. 37 miles to the gallon going up, and 35.2 to be exact, the average gas mileage coming home. And I got stuck in some long accidents on the highway and the rain, and so that maybe lowered it down just a little bit with the air conditioner on. But 35 to 37 miles to the gallon is freaking phenomenal in this car. Before, you know, I thought 33, 34 was good. And, you know, busting out 36, 37 miles to the gallon is bonkers for, I'm a rear wheel drive 3.0T Q50 2019. Let me just tell you some details, because I got people, you know, monthly that chime in on my other videos, you know, talk about gas mileage, and like, you're lying, you're lying, you're crazy, you're making it up, you know, because I was recording, you know, about 33, 34 last year or 2 years ago, and now, I mean, I have no reason to lie. It's 36, 37, and then, you know, coming back 35 miles to the gallon on the highway. You know, I'm driving about, you know, 70 miles an hour. I think that's the sweet spot of these cars gearing. You know, this is not a Red Sport. And I think just in general for most cars, it's about 70 miles per hour. You know, if you're driving 80, it's going to go down a little bit. You know, if you're driving 40, it even goes down a little bit because the car's not in that right gearing and it's not carrying the right momentum. So yeah, phenomenal gas mileage. Believe it or not, I'm going to document both of them, 3 or 4 pictures from my phone while I'm driving. I'm trying to take pictures with my cell phone. So, you know, believe it or not, but, you know, 35 up to as high as 37 miles a gallon is just freaking unbelievable for a V6 twin turbo and tuned. Don't forget that, it's tuned. And, you know, me in the car, I'm about 205 pounds. Also, too, I've got my Pirelli 8.5 inch wheels all the way around back on the car. I typically sometimes run extended periods of time with a 285 Toyo R88R, and probably not a great gas mileage tire, of course, but these are my Pirelli P0 Nero summer tires. I think they have a couple different versions, but mine are the summer summer model, and I think they're listed as like 280 tread wear. So they're a little softer than most that are about 300 tread wear. So anything else, I was in eco mode and automatic, you know, and just running on the highway. But other than that, I think that's really stellar. I wanted to share that. I'm really impressed. So I did it coming and going, and I think that's really positive. So also too, before I end the video, I want to attribute this to, and I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. I put a catch can, a Mishimoto catch can, that's the best catch can as of the last 3 years, because it's got a bronze filter in it that filters out when the oil heats up, it becomes a condensed vapor. And so the Mishimoto is like the only one with a 0.50 micron filter, and that's going to capture the vapor, the oil in the vapor, the mist. And so I think it's really clean valves. I put my catch can on this car with like almost brand new. I mean, it had like 400 miles on it. It's one of the first things I bought, and I'm very thankful that I did. My Mishimoto catch can, and that keeps the oil from getting coated on the intake, the back side of the intake valves, which kills airflow through the heads and then down into the motor. And having really clean intake valves is going to give you a better running motor, a little bit more performance. It's going to idle better, and it's going to get better gas mileage. So keep that in mind if you're buying these cars new. Man, spring the $240 and get a Mishimoto oil catch can. Some people are claiming, you know, like 20 on the highway, 25 on the highway, and I'm 35, 37. Oil catch can, I think it's the way to go. Other than that, that's the end of the video. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully I'm going to make some more content now that, you know, it's getting a little bit more summertime on my Q50. But other than that, thanks for tuning in. Like you guys that keep coming back and checking out my videos. Thank you a whole bunch. It's just fun for y'all to check out my material. And all right, I'll say bye-bye.